Hey guys, hello. If you are watching this on the replay, please type below replay. I always love to know who's catching the live show and who watches this on replay. Just want to get a sense of who's here and who's not, but will be in the future. Anyway, hello everyone. I'm Natalie McLean, editor of Canada's largest wine review site, and I am so excited tonight to be talking and tasting Niagara-on-the-Lake wines with you. Now, before we get started, please, in the comments, let me know where you're logging in from, what city, what state, what province, what country, and what's in your glass, especially if it's a Niagara-on-the-Lake wine, or tell me about your favorite Niagara-on-the-Lake wine. Now, I'm going to make sure I am not just talking to myself in outer space here, and I am going to refresh and see if the Facebook gods are with us tonight. You never know. It keeps you humble. Technology definitely keeps you humble. Ooh, okay, now I need to mute myself. Do not need myself. Thank you, Wade. All right, I'm seeing you folks come in already. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a full house here tonight. Hello, Elaine. No glass, working at the hospital, finishing the shift, having a glass later. Wade, we salute you for your service. Thank you so much, and thanks for staying sober on the job. You're frontline, and you deserve not just a glass later tonight, Wade, well, I shouldn't advocate immoderate drinking, should I? You deserve at least 2 glasses of wine, Wade. I'm so glad you're here with me. Heather is here in Guelph. Welcome, Heather. And we have Lori Sweet and Silvio up in Kingston, also online course students of mine. By the way, if you want to if you have some extra time on your hands, I wish we didn't, but if you do, join me in a free online wine and food pairing class at nataliemclean.com/class. Pick a day and a time that work for you. But we are here tonight to talk about Niagara-on-the-Lake wines. Mike is here in Toronto, and he's enjoying a glass of Vineland Estates Unoaked Chardonnay. Mike, so glad you're in the house. Let us know how you're enjoying it. Hope you are, and what you would pair with it. I want to hear food pairings tonight too, guys. Love to hear that. Lori Shipman is here from the Humane Society of London and Middlesex, another one of my online course students. Dawn is here as well in Innisfil, Ontario. Reminds me of Inniskillen, one of the wineries we're going to taste and talk about tonight. And before I yap on much longer, I have got a bottle to get this party started, but I better open it or it's going to be all over the place. As you know, you have to open bubbly while it's cold, because if you don't, you will simulate, what is it? Formula 1 or Indy 500. One of them shakes wine or champagne and the other pours milk all over them. I don't get that. But anyway, here we go. Let's get this open. Live action. Oh. Okay, that wasn't so dramatic, but I am glad it wasn't. This is Jackson Triggs Entourage, one of the Niagara-on-the-Lake wineries that we'll be tasting tonight. And they make this bubbly using a ice wine dosage. So to sweeten and get that second fermentation kick started, they're using ice wine, which is really cool. All right, let me give this a taste. Oh, it's got a lovely nose. It's making my mouth water, so I gotta swallow. And it smells like fresh apricots on a spring day. Oh, that's nice. Now that is not dry. I can taste the sweetness, but it's absolutely lovely because the sweetness is balanced with the swarm of bubbles and the effervescence. Well, that's the swarm of bubbles, and also the wine's natural acidity. Holy smokes, we got a big crowd here tonight. Thank you so much for joining in. Let's see who else is with us. Jim is here. All right, you are here. Hello, Anne from Halifax. And Danielle is here. And she's drinking Riverview Cellars 2019 Sauvignon Blanc. Danielle, tell us about it. Do you like it? What does it taste like to you? And most importantly, what would you pair it with when it comes to food? Jim is drinking the Wynnum Estates Bin 5555 tonight. Good for you, Jim. Not on trend, but Jim, if you've got a favorite Niagara-on-the-Lake's wine, let us know about it. That's fine. You can keep drinking the Wyndham. Elizabeth McSween is drinking Malivoire Forgotten Row. That's lovely. What a lovely name for a wine, eh? What do you think of that wine, Elizabeth? Heather says she likes Caroline Winery. Vidal is very good. Restaurant is fabulous. That's the thing about Niagara-on-the-Lake Wines. A lot of the wine, not a lot, several of the wineries have spectacular restaurants. My favorite in Niagara. So I think of Trius and Peller Estates. Oh my gosh, their restaurant, big fireplace. The cook, chef, I should say, is, what's his name? He's always on CTV, sometimes with Marilyn Dennis. He's really great spokesperson too, but really good. Anyway, somebody put it in the comments if you remember the chef's name at Peller Estates. So there's a restaurant there, Trius or Hillebrand, and where else was I thinking that has a fabulous restaurant in Niagara-on-the-Lake? Oh, it'll come to me. But I want your suggestions too. What restaurants do you like to go to, and what do you like to do when you're in Niagara-on-the-Lake? Besides drink wine, of course. And that is the point of it all, isn't it? But I mean, there's the Bernard Shaw Festival, and we will travel again. I know we'll get past this. So let's make our aspirational plans tonight. What can we do in Niagara-on-the-Lake? So we've got the Bernard Shaw Festival. We've got, I'm sure there's balloon rides and biking and other great restaurants. Treadwell, I think, is in there somewhere. Okay, you all are so lively tonight. I don't know if I can keep up with all these comments, but keep them coming, please. And if you're just joining me, thank you so much for joining us. Tonight we're talking about Niagara-on-the-Lake's wines, but you tell me what's in your glass. What wine is local to you? Because the point of tonight's tasting is first and foremost to have fun, to make it a casual kitchen table conversation, but also to support local wineries. And local can be where you are, local to you. Their tasting rooms are closed. They really, really need your support right now. And you can order direct. Good news, yay! I'm going to post a link because all of the wines that I'm talking about tonight, and I'll be talking about them next week too, because next week I'm going to do another Facebook Live tasting, and we'll be really zeroing in on food pairings. Won't that be fun? So let me see if my computer is like gagging for breath here. Come on, computer, you can do it. Okay, there's the link. So I'm posting the link where you can order, and with these wineries, they all ship within the province for free right now. So there's no cost to shipping. You can ask, as I believe some of them may even ship across the country. For those of you outside of Canada, do make a point of finding out which wines are local to you and supporting them. It's really important at this time. The wineries really, really do need your help. Okay. Beth got a special invite from a friend in South Carolina. Glad to be joining you. Oh, how nice, Beth. I'm so glad you're here with us. Teresa is here, another student. I don't know what happened. Okay, yes. Teresa, hi. I have a bottle of Red House Cabernet Shiraz. Ooh, sounds good. Let me know what you think. Francis Lalonde, Denise and Francois, are in Embrun in Ontario. Gail Johnson has joined us in St. Catharines with a Peller Estate Chardonnay. So Gail, tell me what you think of that Chardonnay. Throw out a few words, even if it's memories of wherever you were perhaps when you first tried it. Maybe it's tonight. And I love, love, love trying to get food pairings. So back to this opening bubbly that I tried, and I'm probably going to have to shuffle it along here because I have got so many bottles here. But this bubbly would be lovely. I mean, just, it's got, as I said, a touch of sweetness. So with a glazed ham, certainly as an aperitif, it's got a bit of sweetness, but you know how hors d'oeuvres are always spicy or sweet or whatever, and hard on most wines. This wine could take it. So, yes, thank you. All right. Okay, guys. Again, you're moving so fast here. I don't know if I can keep up with the... Courtney is here. Hey, Laura is also here. Okay, LV, is that love? I hope so. Elizabeth, okay, yes. Gotcha. All right, Elaine Peters is here. Elaine works at a winery, and she had an omelet with culinary Pinot Grigio done a Passamento style. Isn't that interesting? Patty and Paul are here, our regulars. And listen, folks, if you are enjoying this chat, which I hope you are, please take a moment right now to share it. Even if your friends and family can't join us right now, they can watch the replay. And if that's what you're doing right now, if you're watching this on replay, type replay below, because again, I want to know who is here on the live versus who catches this on the replay. You're all my most special wine friends, but I love to get a sense of who is where and when. And please, if you're watching the replay, keep commenting. Let's keep this party going. All right. Okay, you're all talking amongst yourself. That's always good. Catherine Fleming is here from Brossard. Tried to order some Niagara wines today, but right now they're not delivering to Quebec. Okay. Well, Catherine, I'm putting your comment out there. Perhaps there might be a winery in Niagara-on-the-Lake that might deliver. I'm sure they will hit reply to you if they do. Okay, so there you have it. If somebody delivers to Quebec. Catherine Fleming is thirsty. Danielle, absolutely loving the wine. Amazing notes of guava and peach would pair with spicy shrimp tacos. Great. Okay, cool. Let's see. Gian is here. I'm glad you made it, Gian. This is so great. Laura Koss remembers the name of the chef at Peller Estates. It's Jason Parsons. He's brilliant. Such a talent. And Mary McMullen Brabazon says this is fantastic. So I don't know if you're referring to the wine or the chat or both. Mark Lay is here, Mark in Toronto, and he is enjoying Stratus and Trius. Trius is also one of the wines in Niagara-on-the-Lake, which is so cool. Elena Gailey Pride is here. Thank you, Elena. Yes, that's the chef. And Elena, you do fabulous work and photography with a lot of the Niagara wineries. So thank you for your service too. I should move on to some wines here because I'm going to be left with all these wines and not having tried them. I'm just going to throw a few. I cannot by any means taste all 24 wines. There's 24 wineries, and let me copy that into the chat for you too. So there are 4 sub-appellations, and we're going to talk about that. And within each of those appellations, there are a number of wineries. And I'm going to show you a map so you can kind of get situated. Let me just copy this. I cannot talk and type at the same time. Here we go. There you go. So you've got a whole bunch there now, and you can see which wineries are in which sub-appellation. Now, several have vineyards in a couple or all of the sub-appellations, but we're not going to get technical tonight. I'm going to be doing a series of 4 videos, one dedicated to each of the sub-appellations in Niagara-on-the-Lake, so you're going to get a really, really good understanding of what's down there. I'm learning as I go now, too. All right. Boy, have we got a good group tonight. So let me try first the Rife Riesling Reserve. Now, Riesling is a wine that Niagara-on-the-Lake and Ontario and Canada excels at. We have a cool climate. We have the right soils, good draining, often limestone. And this is beautiful. This is like peach heaven. I'm not going to get technical tonight, but I am going to let you know what this tastes like and what you can expect. This is just so beautiful. Let me actually taste it. Has anybody had wines from Rife? Right, I always remember how to pronounce this. Rife, The Good Life. Oh, The Good Wife, my favorite TV show. Oh my God, that's got a long finish. And the acidity is going like this, up and down my my palate. So, Counselor Pattison, I look forward to traveling to Niagara-on-the-Lake first time. Very good, Counselor. Where are you logging in from? And Marilyn, another student, is here. She is enjoying Trias Riesling. All right, Marilyn. Did anyone try ordering already from Niagara-on-the-Lake Wineries online? What was your experience? Did you get the shipment relatively quickly? Was it a relatively painless process? I am hoping it is working for you. Let me get my matching spittoon. I do not have a spittoon to go with every shirt, by the way. This is the only one, and it's actually Starbucks. Anyway, so let me keep going here. Okay, so that was a lovely, lovely Riesling. Let's try one from Chateau des Charmes, is another one of the wineries in Niagara-on-the-Lake. And this is usually a nice, zippy, zesty Riesling. Let's see what's on the nose. Quite different from the Rife. This is more lime zest. I can imagine it's going to be drier too. Fresh seafood. Just a touch of sweetness, not much. It's lovely. Spring come, yes, spring in a bottle. Yeah, I would pair that with seafood, shellfish, all sorts of things. And I just don't want to run out of time. Ferox. This is a winery that's relatively new to me, so I'm looking forward to exploring more wines by Ferox. I hope I'm saying it correctly, and I would love to know what the backstory on Ferox is. Why is it named Ferox? I'm sure there's a story there. So let's give this one a try. I love that sound. Glug, glug, glug. Okay. Floral, white florals. A zippy lift, nice acidity, very balanced. And I'll be posting links to all of these wines. But you can order all of them. I posted a link. My first comment in the comments below was a link on how to order any of these wines directly shipped to you. But I'll also post all my reviews of these wines. And I'm going to be reviewing even more wines over the next few weeks or month at least. And I'll be posting video reviews, individual video reviews of them. Also, mark your calendars for next Wednesday. I'm going to do a bonus Facebook Live tasting. We're going to go live again with a different set of wines from Niagara-on-the-Lake, and we're going to pair them all with food. 7 p.m. Eastern. Mark your calendar. All right. So let me come back to you. Again, this is Trevor. Late because you are walking the dog. Happens to be around this time, but went earlier. Okay, poor dog will have to go earlier, off schedule. Trevor, I think you also mentioned that you ordered wines directly. Oh, Jim says we are drinking Marianisson Estates. Nice. Okay. Oh, and Trevor ordered from Laley, 6 bottles from Laley. Terrific. And it arrived yesterday. That sounds fairly fast. Mark says, I had a great experience ordering from Southbrook. Highly recommended. Thank you for the segue. Okay, so I love Southbrook. I love all the wineries, but I love Southbrook. This wine I drink personally. It's the Vidal. You know, we were talking about orange wines with winemaker Anne Sperling on the podcast recently. And this is an example of one. She pioneered the category with the VQA, Vintners Quality Alliance, recently. This one, it's unlike anything I've ever tried. Like, it's got this, I don't know if I can do it justice to describe it, but it's got like Earl Grey notes. If you love pale ale, beer, Indian pale ale, I think it is. You can tell I don't drink beer. But if you like beer, this is a beer lover's wine. But it's also a wine lover's wine. It just has such savory characteristics, lots of umami. I love saying that word, but that's the savory goodness that you get. We have 5 tastes: bittersweet, salty, and umami. All right. I can't talk and taste quickly. That is a beautiful nose. And this has like something like 9% alcohol. It is amazing. All around. Packs the flavor. Low alcohol. That's so lovely. I will see you, Southbrook, after this tasting. Okay. Yeah. Oh, superb meal at Peller. Peter is here. All right. You had a superb meal at Peller Estates, Peter. That's fantastic. So good. Okay. Tom Nolan has Flat Rock Cellars, another great winery. Terrific. Great description there, Tom. Let me just pull this down here. Trevor says he went on a winery bike tour in Niagara-on-the-Lake for his 10th anniversary. And the one we fell in love with, the winery, was Lely. Oh, that's so nice. Their Meritage. Oh, mix of their whites and their Meritage. All right, Teresa, I'm back. All right. Lovely bright red fruit on the wine that she's drinking. Kathy Lesk is here. Douglas Trapasso is here. Oh my gosh, guys, this is great. Look at you all. Okay, cool. Let me scroll. Dave Head is here. Hello. Big Head, Biggest Red is in the glass tonight. Ooh, big advocate of that, Dave. Dave Head is no relation to Big Head Winery. I like you guys are talking amongst yourselves. Rife rhymes with life, yes. Elena. Katie McLeod is here. We visited Rife last summer. Loved it. Sent a bunch home to Cape Breton. Well, good on you, Katie. You know, my parents are from Cape Breton, and I grew up in Lower Sackville, just outside of Halifax. I love a good Cape Bretoner. Okay, now let me see what I can get without tipping any of the bottles that are on my desk, because it's precarious, because I tried to load it all up. I think we will now go to reds so that I can get through some of these reds, because after our tasting here tonight, I go over and meet with my online course students in our private Facebook group, and we're continuing to taste Niagara-on-the-Lake's wines. That was their homework. All homework is fun when it's a wine class. And if you want to take a free introductory wine class with me for food and wine pairing, just go to nataliemclean.com/class. All right, let me reach around carefully here and let me get Chateau des Charmes Pinot Noir, and I'll also get what I call my big glass. I had to beat myself there. Okay. All right, so who has visited Chateau des Charmes or had a wine they liked from Chateau des Charmes? All right, I should also show you the map here. So while I'm doing that, hopefully the sound will continue to work. Oh my gosh, that's great, Trevor. He ordered wines Thursday, just this past Thursday, and they got here yesterday. So that's less than a week, and we got a weekend in there, so like 4 business days or something like that. Okay, I am going to show you the map to situate you. So first I wanted to show you where Niagara-on-the-Lake is, for those of you who might not be familiar with this region, where it is in relation to, say, Toronto, Windsor, Detroit in the US. So we'll look at that map, and then in case my audio cuts out, you can tell me if it continues. We'll zoom in on Niagara-on-the-Lake, specifically in those 4 sub-appellations. Think of it like Russian nesting dolls, smaller dolls within the big doll. And the map that you're going to see is courtesy of the Wine Marketing, let me just bring it up here, the Wine Marketing Association of Ontario. So you can see where Niagara-on-the-Lake is there, and how close it is to Niagara Falls. You can see Lake Ontario, which gives it a lot of moderating effects in terms of the temperature, both in the summer and the winter. And then if we zero in on just Niagara-on-the-Lake and take a look at the 4 sub-appellations there. I'm not quite sure if you can see that well. That map might be a little small, not sure, but you'll see the 4 different colors, slightly different colors here. Yellow, limeish, whatever that those trendy colors are. But you can see how it divides up. I'm going to take a taste of my Chateau des Charmes. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. So let me come back. So I'm hoping the audio still worked, as I was giving you a little bit of explanation as I was going through there. Isa, hello Isa. I discovered Rife back in the 1990s and was immediately impressed. Affordable, tasty, good value. Excellent. Lori, one of my students, did her homework and ordered last week from Wayne Gretzky, so just waiting to receive my shipment. Terrific. Tom ordered from Flat Rock, got it in 2 days. Perfect. Wow. Mike, I found the LCBO on Avenue Road in Toronto, north of Lawrence, had a nice array of Niagara wines in the vintages section. Some of them discounted, so a great way to support a variety of vineyards. Absolutely. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to try one more Pinot, and this is from Enniskillen. I'm sure you're familiar. This is the first winery that got a commercial license post-prohibition. In the 1970s, Carl Kaiser and Don Zeraldo, kind of icons in the Canadian winemaking industry, started this winery and put Canada on the map for their ice wine, which won an award against lots of other wines in an international wine competition. So here's their Pinot Noir, which is always lovely. Oh my gosh, that's a nice nose. Cherry berry, ripe but not sweet. Beautiful. There goes that nice acidity. Playing the piano up and down my sides of my palate. Oh, that's juicy. That's really good. Medium bodied, smooth. I would go with like roast chicken, roast turkey, veal, grilled seafood, all kinds of things. So has anybody been to Enniskillen or have a favorite Enniskillen wine? I've taken a tour there many years ago, and it's very educational. It's a good one to take. Really super. All right. Wow. Okay. Still balanced on this desk. All right. Jen Havers is here. Hello, Jen, my dear. I'm so glad you're here. Catherine says, when I ordered from Niagara-on-the-Lake Wineries before, the delivery was quick and easy, even to Quebec. Just think it is a situation right now. Okay. I'm sure somebody will find you there, Catherine, and get you some wine. Elaine, Fabian Reese is the grandson of Herbert Councilman. Is that the Ferox folks? Fabian Rice? Cool. Y'all are carrying on a discussion as usual? Oh, Mark, I received my order from Southbrook in less than 24 hours after ordering, and it was delivered to my door by Bill Riedelmeyer, the owner, in person. I was so impressed. Amazing commitment to customer service and lovely wines, I'll say. Elena, Ferox means fierce, wild, bold. Thank you. I thought you were describing the wine, but I'm sure it does. That's neat. Okay, cool. Okay, so let me get on to a little bit more. Let's see if I'm going here. Oh, I skipped over a white that I want to taste. Lakeview Cellars is also in Niagara-on-the-Lake. So let me... Oh, I don't want to pour out any of these. Oops, there goes the cap. Lakeview Cellars. Let's give it's a Viognier. So that's usually very floral and pretty. Yep, it is as advertised. Very nice. White florals, that sort of lychee, almost a little bit like Gewürztraminer. Oh, that's so nice. That'd be so good with mild and medium curries or spices. Just about any takeout food that kind of challenges most wines. This would be beautiful with it. So nice. Yep. Very good. Okay. So cool. Paul says, these get-togethers remind me of Sunday evenings 3 to 4 years ago, enjoying it. Ching ching. All right, Paul. Yeah, this used to be the Sunday Sipper Club, but here we are, Wednesday Winos or Wednesday Wining. So I'm glad you're enjoying it, Paul. You're a long-time viewer. You and Patty. All right. So that's Lakeview. Now, I'm going to taste some reds here. I got into a couple Pinots there, but I have a full-bodied Meritage from Stroon. And I'm going to show you, they have a couple of different labels. I've got a Pinot Grigio from them, but I'm going to try their Meritage tonight. Just because I want to try some of the reds. Now, a lot of the wineries, if you click that link that I posted in the comments below, you'll see all of the special deals and shipping and different things that the wineries are offering. And a number of wineries also have a regular wine club, meaning you can get a shipment every month or every quarter or whatever and get on their mailing list. That's kind of a neat way to do it, like a discovery pack that keeps you in touch with local wines, supports local businesses, especially during this time. And I know Stroon has a very vibrant, direct-to-home regular wine club, in addition to just shipping you one-off whatever your order is, whatever you fancy. Oh, that's good. That is so good. Don't normally associate really rich, robust reds with Niagara-on-the-Lake, but because it's a cool climate. So what do we excel at? Cool climate grapes. Riesling, Chardonnay, and then in the reds, Gamay, Cabernet Franc. But this, a Meritage, is like a Cabernet blend. Cabernet Sauv, Cabernet Franc is probably in here, sometimes Merlot. And that can be a challenge. You need a really good year to get nice, beautiful ripeness into, especially a Cabernet Sauvignon. This is beautiful, though, this Meritage. And we do say Meritage. It's not Meritage. If you want to be with the cool kids. That would go so nicely with, any braised meats, even barbecue, grilled. So good. Cool. Let me come back to you. Dawn, The Joys of Isolation, Cleaning Up the Cellar. Found a 2010 Cab Merlot, Palatine Hills. That's another one from Niagara-on-the-Lake. All right. And a Vidal ice wine from Chateau des Charmes. Yeah, I probably should be more organized and not lose wines in the cellar. But when it happens and then you find a surprise, that's me. It's like, oh, I'll but looking around, because I don't have an organization system. And it's like, oh my gosh, thank goodness I rescued this before it got over the hill. But it is nice to discover that, isn't it? That you have those wines. All right, guys. So again, if you are enjoying this chat, please take a moment to forward this to your friends and family who might enjoy it, because they can always catch us. Let me also share with you some gorgeous pictures from Niagara, and put in the comments if you can no longer hear me as I move to the next slides. So, okay, not the maps, but I wanted to show you some scenes from Niagara-on-the-Lake. It is such a beautiful region. And let me go back to you. Oh, Melanie Lloyd is here. Yes, Melanie, I love that Southbrook orange wine. The yeast makes it so fun, doesn't it? And then Gail Johnson, my favorite discovery of 2019 was the Palatine Hills Meritage. All right. Okay, cool. Is Jason Parsons on the call? On with us live? Jason, I gave you a really good shout out. Cheers to you, my friend. Let me just go down and make sure that my audio hasn't gone silent. Okay, cool. It has not. That's great. Mike also enjoys the Toss Cabernet. So, you know what else I would like to know? Here's what else I would love to know from you folks. Those of you who've been to Niagara-on-the-Lake, what do you like to do? Tell me one thing you like to do, and/or one of your favorite restaurants. I would love to hear from you, because those others who are here, I'm sure, were whetting their appetite to travel to Niagara-on-the-Lake. And in my opinion, there's no better way to understand a region than to taste the wines where they're made. To me, it's like running your tongue over the geography of the place. And I don't mean that to sound weird. I mean, really, like, It's how I make sense of a wine region, because when I'm in the place, I guess it's probably because you're attaching it to more sensory sensations, but also feelings and emotion. And we know what we connect with emotion, we remember, because emotion is tied to smell, tied to memory. That's why Proust's A Remembrance of Things, Time Lost, starts off with the taste of a madeleine, a little biscuit. That brings back everything. And so does a taste of these wines. It's so evocative if you can stand in the place where it's made and smell not just the wine, but everything around you and the sensations of the beautiful vineyards and the sunlight and everything. All right. Wednesday Winos. You're welcome. All right, Trevor. Laura. Ooh, you like Lakeview Cellars. Okay, cool. Absolutely. Jen says, love Viognier. We'll have to look for Lakeview wine. Absolutely. It's so good. Hey, Rob Newman's in the house. My favorite Inniskillen wine was the Maréchal Foch. Excellent. So that's a hybrid. So we have our Vitis vinifera, like our Riesling, our Chardonnay, or Cabernet, or Merlot, and then we get hybrids like Baco Noir, which Niagara is famous for. Maréchal Foch is another grape that's a hybrid, a cross. But it's so neat, all the things that are happening now in Niagara. So cool. Okay. Patty Greco is here. Tried the Pinot Noir from Henry of Pelham. Very drinkable, lighter. Really liked it. Terrific. I'm so glad to hear that, Patty. Esteban is here with us from Colombia. No wines from Canada, except for a couple of ice wines from Ontario. That's okay, Esteban. We're glad you're here and joining the conversation. Okay, cool. Yes, very good point, Elaine. Not all VQA wines are in the LCBO. So it's great to go to the LCBO and search for VQA, for Niagara-on-the-Lake. But it's, I think, even better when you can order from them directly, because that is a stream of revenue that those small businesses can start to depend on. Not just now while we're isolated, but even afterwards. It's a vital stream of revenue that they can depend on from loyal customers. And I think you can develop a relationship. You can get to know the wines. You can get to know who is the winemaker. You can go visit. And, you know, I think it's just so much more meaningful. Like the painting behind me, I purchased while I was in wine country. And I didn't meet the artist in person, but I did reach out to him and get to know him. He gave me permission to use it for these videos. But I think art and wine and a lot of other things have so much more meaning when you can have a personal connection to them. Anybody got a personal connection that they want to share when it comes to Niagara wines? Maybe a story of when you visited? I love the story, Trevor, of you and your wife-to-be falling in love with Laylee. So cool. Oh, Tom in Toledo is enjoying Jackson Triggs 2015 Vita Lice wine. Good for you, Tom. I think you told me you make regular pilgrimages up here to Canada to buy Niagara wines. That's so great. So great. Okay. Courtney Flood, I love to visit Niagara College. Thank you for bringing that up, Niagara. Courtney. Niagara College, the teaching college, is where winemakers are trained, but they also run a full-fledged winery that's won lots of medals in international wine competitions. Really great winery. I don't have anything here from them yet tonight, but I hope to for next Wednesday at 7 p.m. when we meet again to taste more wines and really take the deep dive into food pairings. So Courtney says, every time I go, they have a great selection of wines, and the students are working in the tasting room are so enthusiastic. Wouldn't that be neat to visit there? Mark says we had a lovely meal at Two Sisters. Nice. Guienne. A must every time we go down is a reservation to the restaurant. Oh, the restaurant at Niagara College Teaching Winery. I didn't realize they had a restaurant. Service, chef, cooking staff, all students taking their wine restaurant degree. So cool. Oh my gosh, I need to get down there. Susan Otis. Hi, Susan. I'm so glad you're here with us tonight. Love to cycle back through the various roads in the area, stopping at a few wineries en routes, doing some tastings, return later for purchases. Niagara-on-the-Lake is a wonderful part of Ontario with so much to offer. You betcha. Oh, so nice. We are inviting people to share their stories on our Instagram. Oh, that's great, Elena. Look for Elena's comment here, folks, because she's saying go to @Niagara Wines on Instagram and use the hashtag NOTL, Niagara on the Lake, NOTL stories. Let's share some of those stories on Instagram. Please, those of you who are Instagram, and also share them here, then just copy and paste them over on your Instagram, okay? And use the hashtag. Hey, Tom and Lynn, Niagara in the College. Yes, great restaurant. And they have a brewery. Isn't that neat? Okay. I am getting thirsty talking so much. So nice. Now, did I skip anything here? I've got wines in back of me. Those are ones I'm going to taste this week. And I'm going to bring a new slew of wines next week. How are we doing? Oh my gosh. It's 1:45 already. Look at you all. So participatory. I'm loving this. Oh my gosh. We're almost at 200 comments. Hey. And one heart. One heart. I'm like a little juice monkey, like a gerbil who hits the lever for the pellets. If you click on emojis or likes or hearts, I don't know what I'll do. Happy dance. Anyway, guys, I hope. Oh, Elena says, sorry, it's Niagara Wine with no S. So @Niagara Wine. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you're watching on the replay, please still join the conversation. I'm going to jump in here and be responding to all of you. If I missed your comment, the comments were flying by so quickly. I was not able to keep up with all almost 200. I'm sure we'll top that tonight. But I so appreciate your being here. It's been a lot of fun. This is a highlight for me. This is something I really can get behind as a small business owner myself with my online courses and wine reviews. My heart goes out to these wineries on Niagara-on-the-Lake. Please support them. I posted a link where you can order directly. And if any of them are shipping across Canada and they want a DM or post a comment here, you are welcome. All right? So, because there are thirsty people outside of Ontario, right? All right, guys. I will see you next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, right here. We will pick up where we left off. I hope you'll all come back. Bring your friends, because it's, as you know, casual kitchen party every time we meet. All right. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you soon.